So in our first parts of multiplication, we had monomials times monomials for the most part, one term times one term. And the second part, we're going to modify that. So in part B, we have a binomial times a binomial. So if you have a binomial times a binomial, what do you have to do? FOIL. What does first give you? What is square root of 5 times square root of 6? Square root of 30. Outer, square root of 5 times positive square root of 3. Square root of 15. Inner, negative square root of 3 times positive square root of 6. And lastly, negative square root of 3 times positive square root of 3. Negative square root of 9. Does 30 contain any perfect squares? No. 15? No. 18? 18? Yes. What does 18 contain? 9 and 2. Square root of 9? Great. So cleaning this up, we have square root of 30 plus square root of 15 minus 3 square roots of 2 minus 3. So now the operation was multiplication, and we're down to adding and subtracting. Do we have like terms? Nope. We don't have the same radical and radicand. I'm sorry, same index and radicand. That's the answer. It's not pretty. You could, but there's really no point. E, we have a product to a power. So what does our exponent rule say to do? Raise each term of that product to that power. What is 4 to the 4th? A square root is a 1/2 power. So if you want, you can think about the second term. It's 5x cubed to the 1/2 and then to the 4th. Because when you have a power to a power, what do you do with the powers? So what is 1/2 times 4? So then we're down to 5x cubed quantity squared. What is 5x cubed quantity squared? (25x to the 6th). Because you have to square the 5 and the x cubed. Well, now the 25 and the 256 are outside of the radical. Those can be multiplied together. What is 256 times 25? What is it? Is it really? You did that in your head really fast. All right, E. I lied. F. Try F on your own. So, in red, I'm going to write down the wrong thing. Oh, okay, well, yeah, just square this guy, and square this guy, and I get x plus 1 minus 25, and I get x minus 24, and I'm done. Now I can go outside to play. Why is that wrong? many terms are you squaring? 2. When you are squaring 2 terms, you have to FOIL. You cannot distribute a square through if it's an addition or subtraction, only if multiplication or division. So this is bad. How bad? It's like if I told you the ending to a movie you were about to watch. Let's see. Lego movie, all the Legos die. All right. It wasn't just 2. I promise it wasn't just 2. Actually, I didn't know that's what you did. Now you can't use the calculator. So, actually, let me make that smaller because we don't want that anymore. All right, FOIL. What does first give you? What's square root of x plus 1 times the square root of x plus 1? X plus 1. Outer, square root of x plus 1 times negative 5. Good. Inner, same thing. Last, negative 5 times negative 5. Good. Now we combine our like terms. The 1 and the 25 make how many square roots of x plus 1 do we have? Negative 10. Totally fine. So, square root of x plus 1 times the square root of x plus 1. That's technically the square root of x plus 1 squared. Square and square root cancel. Just like square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 2 squared. That's 2 squared is 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So when you multiply a square root by itself, square roots cancel. When you multiply a cube root by itself, nothing necessarily happens. It only is true for square roots.